Hello, my name is Russell Preston Brown from Adobe, and you're watching The Russell Brown Show. And this tutorial that's all about the new sky replacement feature in Adobe Photoshop. Check this out. This is a 360-degree image, and I want to add a 360-degree sky using this new feature found in Photoshop. I'm going to demonstrate how to make your clouds wrap all the way around, as you see here in this 360-degree view here in Photoshop. There's no seam where the clouds meet, and the clouds were not 360-degree clouds when they started. Wow! Let's give this a try. I'm going to go back to my original image right here. No clouds. And this is a 360-degree image that I've captured with a Ricoh Theta Z1 camera. I'm going to go over here to my Edit menu and down here to Sky Replacement, here in this new version of Photoshop. If you don't see Sky Replacement in your version of Photoshop, be sure and go to the Creative Cloud and download the latest version. I'm going to select Sky Replacement. Now, I'm just going to select here one of the default sky images found here in the set of blue skies. I like this one, but it is not a sky that wraps around on itself like a normal 360-degree sky would. So this is how you can then create that special effect here in Photoshop. I'm going to target this particular sky and select OK. You can see there it has instantly added that sky to this image, which is amazing in itself. You can see over here that everything is grouped in something called Sky Replacement Group right here. I can turn it on and off. Now the first thing I want to show you is that you should make adjustments to this sky once it's been created. First of all, I'm going to target the sky itself right here, and I'm going to change its blend mode. I find that experimenting with blend modes for these skies can deliver some incredible results. You should try overlay, soft light, or even hard light. I like the effect of hard light in this case. It lets a little bit more of the blue sky through from the background. That's step number one. Step number two, I noticed that one of the layers here, this layer, gave it a green tint. Now this was added because it wanted to blend the sky and the foreground together, and it automatically selected this adjustment layer. But I'm going to throw that adjustment layer away because I found it gave it a little bit more warmer feel to the image. So that was my first step. Now let's talk about how to get these clouds to wrap around on themselves. Let's analyze this by turning off the foreground image, and over here I'm going to hold down my Shift key and I'm going to turn off the mask. So Shift key, clicking on the mask, will then hide it. Now I'm just targeting the clouds themselves, right here. Here's how we test whether the clouds wrap around on themselves. We go up to our Filter menu, down to Other, and over to Offset. Notice my current offset is a -2000 right here. I'm going to click OK. So now you can see the issue. There's an edge right here between the two halves of this image. It does not wrap around on itself, and in a 360-degree world, we need the clouds to connect. So it's a simple task in this case of selecting the Clone tool, increasing the size of my brush with the closed bracket, just like this, and then with the Option or Alt key, I can pick up the clouds on one side and start to paint them on the other side. My opacity is at 50%, and I can start to click along the edge and blend these two halves together. That looks pretty good. One more click there. So now I have something that wraps around on itself. We know that because we can go back up to Filter, select Offset, and we notice there is no line or band between the two halves. I'm going to hit my offset one more time to align my sky just like this. Then let's turn the layers back on again, these different layers that make up this composite image. And don't forget to turn on your mask and that's the Shift key, and click on the layer mask, and it's applied. This looks great. There's one more thing we need to do. We need to create a new layer down here at the base, and then I'm going to merge all of my other layers. Here on the Macintosh, that's the Command, Option, Shift key, and the letter E. That will then merge all of the existing layers. On a PC, that's Control, Command, Shift to bring these together. Then, now that we have this, let's turn this into a 360-degree image and do our final retouch. Targeting this layer, I go up to 3D, down to Spherical Panorama, and over to New Panorama Layer from Selected Layers, right here. It will then take that layer, and you can see here with my Move tool selected, I can then tap, wait a few seconds, and then I can start to move my image and look into the sky. Excellent. I shouldn't see any line or band between the sky, but I will see this right up here at the top. This is where the sky condenses together, and we need to repair this in this world, in this 3D world and this space. The simple task, again, here with the clone tool, Option or Alt key, I can pick up some sky from over here and then paint it into this area. Again, you'll notice that my opacity is at 50%. There you have it. I've fixed that. I can now move this and look around again. Okay, we're not quite done yet because we need to extract the equirectangular image out of this edited 360 image. To do that, I go right over here and I'm going to double click here on Spherical Map. The Spherical Map is the image contained within this 360-degree space. If I double tap on this, a new window appears. This is the image we want. This is the equirectangular image with all of my edits. I'm going to do a Select All, Command A or Control A, and then I can go up here to the Edit menu and copy it right here. Then I'm going to close this window down over here. Then I'm going up to the Edit menu and I'm going to paste. Check this out. I've extracted out the equirectangular image. This is what we want because we can export this to other applications. We're pasting it back into the image. We can now turn off that 360 image we made and we can save our document and we can export this layer. I started with my original image you saw here. I added my clouds and I edited the image so that it wrapped those clouds all the way around in 360 degrees. Give this technique a try.